hopefully there's little to no issues. Especially, during, the time I try to play this. I usually wait for like a few seconds, maybe to see if like, like Siri Bot and Stream is doing their thing in the chat, and then, and then I'll probably like, go to like the menu or something. Alright, so let's see. Reception choices. Okay, so while I wait, because I don't think yeah, because I don't think I was able to show this last time, because I think like whenever I ended episode 1, like I didn't show like the stuff, so I'm gonna kind of do like a bit of a recap. So, when it comes to like, the choices and stuff that I've made, this is kind of what happened for episode 1. So, so stuff that I did, with Alfred and everything like that. It's like you and 68.7% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. He was concerned when you said you wanted revenge. When Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He admired that you did whatever it took to get the drive. So, next one is you and 61.9% of players worked with Wally in a way that was strayed. She was not happy when you defeated Gordon. She was furious that you helped with her witness, but that you have a good way to get away. Because you went behind her back, talked to Maury. She'll work with you, but begrudgingly. So, yeah, there was that. You and 77.9% of players left Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when you told her that she could help with the puzzle box. As we know, she was thrilled when you were able to beat it. You were late to her, but because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. So, you 44% of players that have been guilt-ridden. She was first you stood up to Waller. Honest answers were to her questions. Of having survived when her friends did not. 7% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. Waller especially refused to talk about Lucius. He took his side against Waller. He said he's steadfastly loyal to you. You had 58.6% of players left John ecstatic. At his funeral, he was hurt when you dragged him away. Of himself that he chose the card he liked. So ecstatic to agree to meet his friends. What did you tell about your connections to Lucius? You had 92% player, you and 82% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. 9.9% of players told Gordon that he could not talk about Lucius. Silent going to ask about Lucius. 4% of players lied about Lucius. Chose to visit Maury or Ellie. 74.3% of players chose to visit Maury for information on Riddler. For instance, made a deal with Moira for the drive. You say Ivan or the agents. You can some lazy dive to answering Riddler's questions. So, yeah. Have it be in red. Alright, so yeah, I just want to kind of like do a little recap and everything like that, and I'll explain why in a little bit, but, as always everyone, hey yo, my fellow Romo Maniacs, this Mr. Romo Rose is here, and, excuse me, and, welcome back to yet another installment of, Batman, The Enemy Within. So, it's been a bit of a hot minute since I last played this game, because I think like originally I just did it as like a random little stream. I was like, you know, not really done much of anything like that, and I'm really curious, you know, to dive into this game and all that, so I was like, okay, you know, let's try out episode 1, and yeah, but episode 1 was quite a doozy, and, because we played, and because we did a thing to where we had our actions, you know, from the first game, or like, you know, previous game, you know, and come to this one. And that's kind of like that's kind of like the continuation of the story and everything like that. Just gonna classic edition real quick, just kind of, you know, do this, that, and the other. So, episode 1, we, you know, was the Enigma. So, basically in a nutshell, it seemed as though that Riddler had returned and was causing all kinds of shit going on. And unfortunately, Lucius had died because there was like some sort of bomb thing, and you know he didn't know he didn't know about it until it was too late, or I guess technically we didn't know about it until it was too late. But Lucius ended up dying due to the explosion blast at the Wayne Tower, and his daughter pretty much we try to like, you know, explain things, you know, here and there, but like his daughter ended up getting furious with us, where it's like, oh, you know, I want to make sure I find out, you know, like exposure who you really are, and then we met Joker, or I think it's like what, John Doe or something like that. Had a little talk in the funeral area, you know, things like that. So yeah, now we're on episode 2, which is called The Pact. So, with his identity on the line, Bruce must work with a new power player in Gotham. A criminal conspiracy is growing in the shadow, threatening the entire city. So, already I can kind of tell like a few things right off the bat. So, I mean, just like, you know, from the thumbnail and stuff alone, but like, clearly the character on the left is Bane, you know, because who else is going to be like the big, muscular, you know, mass, you know, type of dude. Best second guess is, and the next one, best guess is going to be Harley Quinn. And judging from the third character, that is probably Victor Freeze, because, you know, who else has goggles like that? Now, I do kind of want to randomly put it out there that, for some reason, the Batman Telltale games have sometimes had like some weird issues where it's like, sometimes like it'll like the game will somehow randomly crash, you know, sometimes during the thing, or like sometimes afterwards. So, so I just want to kind of just randomly put it out there and say that if it crashes during, you know, like during the thing, you know, just give me a few minutes, you know, to kind of like, you know, restart it, you know, like redo everything, and hopefully, you know, we can be able to continue where we left off if, you know, need be. But if we were able to get through the thing, you know, from like start to finish at most, and but then like, it's like, oh, it decides to, crash there. If anyone's in the chat, just please hang out because I will be trying to, do a raid and everything like that. So, yeah. But yeah, probably at most, I'm probably gonna be doing like maybe like two different playthroughs of this in the future. But this is my first playthrough of The Enemy Within, so. Humans, here's the depths of the choice you make. It's always tailored by how you play.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced.
I kind of forgot about
that. The person
best
equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
The Lady of Dublin.
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Maury, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
You don't have to tell me that. I know we're on the same side.
I'm glad to hear it. I thought you might be harder to convince. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Warden. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Oh boy. threat rises. No trophy. CPD Arsenal. Ripperoo.
What more do you want?
Hey, shut it.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
The Batman. Boss, we got company!
Bane.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you call me Bane. A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone. I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead. Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro. You will pay for that. Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
But he still does the whole, he still does the whole bit on the
I will give you a piece for death, if you take it. this pain you're feeling, Batman?
I don't want to wait for that.
You all right, boss? Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller, help. Hang in there. Help is on the way. I don't know, like, for sure, but it's like, I'm kind of like 50-50 in a sense, or like 60-40 about, like, you know, how Amanda Waller is. You know, 'cause it's always been a thing. It's like, you know, with, like, Batman and, you know, Commissioner Gordon, not Batman and Amanda Waller.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Over here.
Oh my God. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perp slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Mm-hmm. I can only wonder how Gordon's gonna feel about that.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt.
I hope you're right.
Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Episode 2. The Pact. Alright. Let the show begin. Strange bedfellows. Got another trophy.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Labs, Gotham Brokerage.
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
That's the
Others
work
were
of
frozen
freeze.
solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Yeah, the Goscorp Labs definitely feels like something that's Freeze's doing.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Damn. There's a codex.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
My father was one of the best-known criminals in Gotham. It should be easy enough to pretend I'm following in his footsteps.
I suppose it could work.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
So we're gonna go have a little chit chat with John Doe.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I am...
I'm going to ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
Wasn't sure I could trust you, John. You were more than a little erratic at the funeral, and it was important to me that I find the Riddler. And, you know, you were my only lead.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's rude, duplicitous, and invasion of my privacy-like, but it makes sense. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce, you really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
Oh, God.
And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
Well, I gave you a chance. But I guess I'll have to keep it.
Wait. That was a trick.
Perfect.
lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my bar?
Willie had a problem. We took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling them.
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
That was fantastic! Cool! They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. Deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but
Oh.
you could please help me look good in front of her. I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
It's Harley, isn't it?
Almost got it. Damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of file error. Just 1 sec. There we go.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
What about money, power, and influence? They bore you too?
No. Those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Well, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. Really got the heart racing. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Oh boy.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
I feel bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone. He's not equipped to deal with the world.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral. But there's a world full of charity cases out there. And you picked John. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
John vouched for me, didn't he? That's gotta count for something.
John's easily impressed. Just so you know, Mr. Moneybags, I ain't. You're gonna have to earn my respect. And it's gonna take a lot more than that $1 billion smile.
Aw, gee, thanks, Wood.
We gotta go.
Like, how are you supposed to see anything in that shit?
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
Oh my God! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
Mm-hmm.
I told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne
Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it. Maybe
I'm
you
curious,
are
I'm
my
curious to
kind
know
of
who
guy.
voices Harley in this
Well,
one.
then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
I'm kind of curious about, like, you know, how the fuck can they see? I don't know if it's like, you know, like the game being doing the thing
You're
or
on,
what.
Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
They probably could, I mean, this is just my 2 cents at least, they probably could just be, just the art style. Unsure footing.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Would you believe it? I left my wallet in my office.
Oh, I've been there, sir. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never kills anyone.
Ew.
Going up, Brucey. This ain't your stop.
Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome.
Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Friends from upstate. They don't get to Gotham often.
Yeah, we just couldn't miss getting a look inside this place.
Oh? You should have told me you were coming in. I'd have had facilities set up a tour.
Why don't you show us around? All we really want to see is the crater.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce,
Make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good. More. Make her beg.
Please.
Oh, God.
I'm so very sorry.
Boy, do you got some guns on you.
Uh-oh.
They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Want to show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
wait here. I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Kind of interesting to see that it's like Harley seems to be like the more like dominant in charge type, person.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Oh, all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. All right, that's a start. Getting there.
Printer panel.
Nope. Not encouraging. One more partial print should do it.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Gotta keep trying.
Get that door open post-haste.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Alright, whoa.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
I'm growing old standing here.
There we go. Okay, this'll work. Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's like roles are somewhat reversed in a way.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here.
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Bruce, you better know what you're doing.
I hope so too.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid she's going to be curious about your friends from upstate. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
Good to see you, my dude.
After what went on, it'll be strange to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes,
I suppose I'm alright. Just kind of like, curiously digging into, getting my first playthrough of this game.
And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful, and good luck.
Yeah, just kind of experiencing a family affair.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this.
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
It won't hurt to let the Riddler's gang know you're alive. I'll give you that much. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
Even so, it's good that you and your people are here.
Thanks. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you, it's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned.
Imagine if you don't.
My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from
I
the
don't
vial
know.
Bane left
I
behind
mean,
at the police arsenal.
At most, I'm thinking about like
But
doing
with
at
a
least maybe
twist.
like 2 playthroughs
It's
at
actually
most.
a counter-agent. After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
A vote of confidence. I'm touched, Waller.
Credit where credit's due. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed. No one dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths. Batman, if it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
You'd be a lot happier if you weren't always expecting the worst, Waller.
I'd be out of a job if I didn't. When you're wrong, and it'll happen, you'll finally realize I'm just better at this than you are.
Ho, ho, ho.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Hell of a way to get dragged into the thing. Hold 5 points.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway. Home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's
what the hell?
Freeze is coming.
What have you done?
So we do get to meet Freeze.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do there. Like, everything, like I'm hitting buttons.
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw
I don't
this
know. That's what I was thinking, but it's like I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
There we go. Okay.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office. Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy.
A whole lot less.
Neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch
Mr. Ladybone with the raiding party. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream of DVD went well. Welcome on in, everyone. I am Mr. Rumble Roses, and I'm currently playing some Batman: The Enemy Within. Doing episode 2 for the first time. Yeah. I hope you have a good night and sleep well. Thank you so much for bringing your peoples on. Yeah, for those that don't know me, I am Mr. Rumble Roses. Friends call me Rumble for short. I play a lot of things, mostly on PS4 these days, from things like Batman, Dead by Daylight, Doom, and all that jazz. So, yeah. And right now, I'm currently playing some Batman: The Enemy Within, doing episode 2 for the first time, and it's been pretty interesting so far, I gotta say.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Yeah, we're kind of getting, trying to get like on the inside of the gang that's going off on Arkham. The map of Gotham.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me.
Would have thought most of the people who hate Batman all be on one like this. I know, right? Fucking, it's like everyone's on there like all under one roof.
I heard about your wife, and hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing, well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
And what do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Let's say, where the fuck? Where am I going? Where am I after?
What the hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of
here. Oh, God.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
Posters.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense. I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
I guess go do that to find him a beer.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
That was intentional? John, how did you manage to do that?
No, Bane was going to kill you? Seemed like a safe bet.
No, Lucius would have put safeguards on the EMP to keep you from doing exactly what you did.
Then I guess we both got really lucky. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
So, got beer.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh, man, I'd love to see him again.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got... Okay, so far we got beer for Bane. We got a counterable thing. We got a little, like, cure thing there for his venom and whatnot. I'm kind of curious in a way if, like, they're supposed to be, like, if we're supposed to, like, somehow mix them together or something like that, or it's gonna be, like, have one for one thing and have that one for another. But I guess for right now, we'll probably try and give Bane his cerveza beer.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous. she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust. So hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Hey!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, there, Moneybags. You're not in the Pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks.
Bruce is in.
You've earned a ticket to ride, pal.
Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours. Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing. It's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind.
I mean, probably, but I don't know. Like, I haven't really looked at that all. I haven't really looked at the trophy and stuff like that. Behind enemy lines, got that trophy. Maybe in the future, we'll see what happens if we, knock the blocks off the guy or whatever. But that'll be like when I play this via Shadow Edition. But probably another thing too is that I'm probably not gonna save my progress stuff just to see how things are.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
What the water is
Wait, what in the... I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
What was that?
What the hell is going on? HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Get down on the ground!
Stay down.
Everybody free! Everybody out! Down! Everybody down! Down on the ground! Nobody move! All right, everyone on the ground, now!
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep...
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Whoa. Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off! Or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We are not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Then, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Oh, God.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Dude!
Fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their head.
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us?
Stay down.
Woo! Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage. Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
What's this? What the hell happened to my dose?
Okay, bitch. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely 100% agree, man. Like, this is that so far. Like, this is definitely like an alternate reality of seeing things I would never honestly suspect in my entire lifetime.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball, cracking skulls.
He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault he's in a pickle.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
I'm really curious to see what the fuck this package is.
Intrigued, Brucey? Want to know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Riddler. It's Riddler's corpse.
I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants, getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need.
For the right price.
Oh, hello, Catwoman. Whirlwind. So I'm telling me this is the end of the episode. But yeah, if anything happens between now and then, if I don't do like my outro stuff properly, just know that, yeah, I'll be ending soon. So you can even percent players with board feeling worried. Call Wallace to hand to help you because, well, telling the truth, he's worried Wallace might exploit your identity. 60.2% of players, that's probably playing happy. With her Mark and Regina, looks like they think they retrieve the Felix keys, so the plot turns to Bane. There's left John feeling happy. With joy, we pick his sword to never lie again. He was excited by the violent way Felix was handled. His agent chose to fight alongside Harley. Surprised me told me she's worked with Batman. She thinks she can trust you, convince her to trust you, but she has concern for your safety. Oh, apparently a lot of people doing this. Players left Waller feeling content. She was relieved when you said you don't put her as an enemy. She was gratified that you called her so important to help you. You need to work with her a while undercover. Your relationship with Waller is positive. Hey, Sin. Good to see you. Sorry for the friendship with alphabet content. Your decision to be honest with Tiffany. However, you told me that thing will probably give him a renewed sense of purpose. Did you get Tiffany to handle the Felix key? 50% 0.1% play with involved. Yeah, I just finished episode 2, so you can't. So I don't know if you just got in, but I just finished it. Yeah, and everything. It's called Born or Waller in the Ocean. Doing 24.24 fire for water and grenades needed everything you need. Pay Willie off, they get resolved with violence. You know, 24% try to calm her down with a drink when you draw a knife on you, sees the players. It was really yeah, draw a knife on John. Took Willie down violently when you pull a knife on him. Fell in the convoy. 42.4% players took to the minds casualties from convoy made by following Harley and chaos at every turn. Pinky swear with John. Yeah, apparently a lot of people chose Pinky swear. Being friends for life. Alright, like I said, I don't know if it's going to play like it on the next thing, but if anything happens, just, you know, chill in the chat. We're going to see what happens. Because sometimes the games are a little bit finicky or weird. Okay, fractured mask. Something like that. As pressure on cover of happening attack intensifies against his dull identity and this was the new allies. Alright, so that was episode 2 of Batman Telltale game. Seems like everything went off nicely, no real issues, thankfully. Yeah, it's definitely getting pretty. It's definitely like getting pretty interesting, and yeah, I'm wrapping up and everything, but it's definitely pretty interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more and everything. Definitely has like a bit of an. It has like a bit of a. It definitely has like a bit of like an alternate feel of like seeing things you would not expect. Like fucking. Like Riddler, Bane, Harley, Freeze, Joker, /Shine, like all working together instead of being like doing their own thing or whatever. And I'm honestly kind of curious as to what the fuck we're going to be doing. I'm honestly like really curious as to like what the fuck we're doing with Riddler's body. Because I could have thought it's like he got offed. It's like it'll be like the next thing or whatever. So I'm very curious to see if it's gonna be like all like a all united one kind of thing or whatever. But I don't know. Can I suggest a raid? I suppose, but I also want to just check on my end. So you can suggest your raid. If not anyone in particular that I know is streaming. But yeah, like I said, that was episode 2. Somehow I had a feeling you were probably going to suggest her, but I'll take it into thought. But yeah, that was episode 2. With Batman Telltale the Enemy Within. Like I said, hopefully like in the future we can go and like have our first playthrough of this, and everything like that. Because like I said, probably like, after I somehow manage to complete all the episodes in this game, I will be reinstalling Arkham Asylum. We're going to be doing our third playthrough, or we're going to be doing our third, and I'd say technically final playthrough of the Return to Arkham series for the time being, because for those that don't know, I played all 3 from Arkham Asylum, City of Night, on easy and normal, and the only thing that's left really to do is playing on the hard difficulty. You know, so that's gonna be kind of like the grand finale per se. But I will say though that like with at least with City, you know, I'm probably gonna be doing like I'm probably gonna be like trying to do like the like the Riddler, you know, stuff, you know, like the little side mission things or whatever, you know, they're called. Riddler's Revenge. That's the thing. But yeah, like I'll probably be doing a bit of a thing where it's like, you know, I play around with that, and you know, see how things go. So, but that probably won't be for a little while though, because you know, like I said, I'm wanting to kind of like, you know, build up to, you know, to playing all the Batman games stuff that I have. So like I said, you know, it's gonna be doing more of this game hopefully, you know, somewhere down the line. And then whenever I do get back into playing the Telltale Batman games, hold on. I will be doing everything with the Shadows edition, you know, so it's gonna be like the black and white, and we might try and, you know, see about doing like different outcomes and stuff like that. Even though like I might forget and be like, oh, I've already done this, that, or the other. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see, you know, when that comes around. But it's probably not going to be for a good long while though, because, you know, I also have other stuff. I'll also have other game stuff I want to try and do as well. So, yeah. Anyway, for those that are in the chat right now, please copy the raid message that you see, because I will be clearing the chat pretty soon, like. So that way I can be able to, you know, hopefully, you know, do everything, you know, pretty nicely, like. And the same goes to you, my dear friend. Good to see you as well. Hey! Damn, I was trying to like fucking, you know, like copy his name and all that of the raid, but fucking chat went up. Alright. Let me go boom. Alright, so yeah. First and foremost, I want to say to everyone, as always, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Thank you again to Miss Ladybone for the raid. You know, I really appreciate it, and everyone, you know, who came by and you know, stuck around and everything like that. You know, I really appreciate it. I really do. Oh, excuse me. So, I'm not gonna get into like my full schedule for my next active week of streaming, but I will say though that on Monday, if everything goes well, I will be trying to do some more of the Army of Darkness TC, aka the Army of Darkness, you know, new mod and everything like that, and see if we can maybe get, you know, like our first little playthrough of that on our belts, because I have like a lot of other mod stuff that I want to try and do from the port, and hopefully, you know, get around to them sooner or later. But if you enjoy what you saw today, though, and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Roman Maniac today. And if you want to follow me anywhere else online, you know, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, all the usual good stuff. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter, because I post a lot of stuff there as well. Alright, so I'm going to clear chat in 3, 2, 1, boop. Alright, get the raid going. Alright, so until I see you guys in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.